National League Central rivals go head-to-head this weekend when the Pirates face the Cubs at Wrigley.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
The pregame at 3 Eastern, first pitch at 4. Saturday on ESPN Radio and the new ESPN app.
Freddie Coleman Show rolls on ESPN Radio and also Sirius XM Channel 83. And the Cleveland Browns, they have been a polarizing team. They have their supporters who are waiting for that day when everything's going to be really good. And then they have people like yours truly who wonder, when is it going to turn around for this organization? Let's bring in one of their own. Their linebacker, Karlos Dansby. He's going to join me courtesy of the Subway Fresh Take Hotline. He's also become an entrepreneur. We'll talk about that and his role with the Cleveland Browns. Karlos, on the Jim Rohn radio show, you said about your quarterback, Johnny Manziel, he's grown up right before our eyes. What have you seen from a young man that has been very turbulent when it comes to being in the media and outside of the media, no matter what he does or what he doesn't do?
Hey, man, just him taking the steps. Him taking the steps to go into rehab, man, was more than enough for me. You know, evidently he seen it was something that he had no control over, and he needed to get some help about it. For it. And like I said, I'm just proud of him for taking them steps, man. It takes a big man to admit that he has a problem.
How important was it not only for you or your teammate Joe Thomas, who has supported Johnny Manziel, or even Johnny Manziel, to let him know, no matter what happens, we are here for you, we have your back?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge, man. It's something that we stand by. Like I said, we support each other all the time. You know, we always there for each other. That's everybody in the locker room. It's a tight-knit group. And like I said, for someone like Johnny to go through some things like he was going through, whatever it was, you know, he couldn't seek nobody on the team to help him, you know, because like I say, it was brand new to him. It was a new everything was new for him. So like I said, for him to go get some help, man, it's huge. So early in his career.
You know how difficult it is to not just play in the National Football League, but to stay in the National Football League, whether you're celebrated or not. Have you said anything to him to help him or let him know, dude, I know you can have your fun, but this is big boy time, and you got to be a big boy more than ever before?
No, I haven't had that conversation with him. You know, I haven't had that conversation with him. When I see him, we all smiles. You know, we all smiles and handshakes and hugs. You know, that's what we do. Like I said, we support each other, man. We don't harbor on the negative. We all about the positive vibes in the building. You know, so like I say, every time I see him, man, we dapping each other up. You know what I'm saying? Embracing each other, and just, you know, on the move. Always on the move, just trying to get better as a team.
The perception of your team, Karlos, of the Cleveland Browns, is like, what the heck is going on with this organization? And not so much on the field, off the field. Your general manager got in trouble for sending text during a game. People look at your owner, Jimmy Haslam. They wonder, is he trying to be the second coming of Jerry Jones or what? What is the reality dealing with all of this that seems to be a reality to people outside of your football team?
Man, we so focused on the inside that we really don't even pay attention to it, to be honest.
But you've heard it though, right?
We heard it, but we really don't have time. Like you said, the fans want to see us perform at a high level. We have expectations as players to do it at a high level, and we know if we do it here, we all will be legends, and we understand that. So that's what we trying to be legends. Across the board, we trying to be legends. The coaches, they trying to be legends. So the stuff that's going on up top, man, we can't really focus on that. We gotta stay in our lane and do what's expected of us. You know, we can't really embrace the stuff that's going on up top, man. You know, we hear about it, but like I said, we just try to keep our head down and stay tight knit within our boundaries.
He wears number 56. He plays inside linebacker for the Cleveland Browns. Karlos Dansby on the Freddie Coleman Show. Mike Pettin, your head coach, said about you, and I can't remember when he said it, but I remember it clear as day. He says guys like Karlos Dansby are what this Browns organization should be about. What is it about you that led your head coach to say that about you?
That's the first time I heard that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's the first time I heard that, man. That's pretty cool for coach to say, man. Like I said, I just try to approach the game because I'm so passionate about it. You know, I got expectations. I got goals. You know, like I said, I want to be one of the best to ever do it. I want that yellow jacket. That's my ambition. You know, that's my goal. I had that goal when I first came in the league. Coach Denny Green asked me, he said, what you want out of this game? I told him I want the yellow jacket. He said, you know what that entails, right? I said, yeah, I got to be consistent. I got to be dedicated. I got to be focused on what it is that I want to get done, and go get it. Because it's going to be hard. It ain't going to be easy. And that's what he told me. He said, it's going to be hard. I said, I know, but I'm up for that task. I think I'm made for that. So, like, that's how I approach it. That's how I approach every season. It ain't about what I did last season. It's about what I'm going to do now. How you going to be relevant right now? Are you going to make any noise right now? And Edwin James told me that. He was like, man, it ain't about what you did last season, about what you're going to do this season. Like, how you going to prepare yourself, against your opponents? Like, who you playing against? Do you know everything about them? Do you know their strengths? Do you know their weaknesses? Do you know how to attack them, And these are things that he was telling me, he was instilling in me. And this is a Hall of Famer I'm talking to. So, I'm like, man, I'm trying to soak it all up. And I just been, over the years, all these guys I had an opportunity to play with, man, there's Hall of Famers, man, the Jason Taylors, the Kurt Warners, the Anquan Bosen, the Fitzgeralds, all these guys in the locker room with me. And I had a chance to, Emmitt Smith, I had a chance to embrace all this and soak it all up, man. So I just take full advantage of it and just go out and have fun.
So what do the Browns need to do to turn this around? Because last year, I don't want to go back into history, 6-3 to start the season, finished 7-9. What do the Browns need to do to be that 6-3 team and not the team that finished the season 1-6?
We got to be paused, man. We got to be paused. We got to be focused, and just embrace the moment, man. We got to embrace it. Like we got the talent. We got to put it all together. We got to make the sacrifices. Egos got to be checked at the door. It's a lot of things that have to take place, man, in order for you to be successful as a team. Because this is the ultimate team sport. You count on every man on every play to be his best, and you have to be at your best in order for you to be great on this field, man. And like I said, it takes all 11, man. One man can't win the ball game like that. It just don't happen.
Karlos Dansby, linebacker of the Cleveland Browns, and the Freddie Coleman Show. You and I have something in common. We believe in great skin care for men. Speaking as a brother, I believe it's better to be classy than ashy. Let's put it that way. You've been able to launch Butler's Grooming Club. For those who don't know, what is this venture all about skincare for men?
Oh, man, Butler's Grooming Club is a grooming lounge that me and my partner Chris Butler has. We've been inside of Saks Fifth Avenue in Birmingham, Alabama for the last 4 years. But we just launched our skincare line. Skincare line is called Montez Renault, MONTEZRENAULT.com. Check it out. Like I said, we have shaving creams, we have body washes, we have shampoo, conditioner, jojoba scrub for the face. We got the body lotion. we got it all, man. And like I said, and it's all natural. It's all natural. It's paraben free, sulfate free. And like I said, it took us 2.5 years to develop it. Like we went in the lab. Like we had to really get it fine tuned and make sure it was perfect for the consumer.
A lot of
dermatologist tested and recommended.
Okay,
put that out there also.
Absolutely. A lot of athletes, when they think about life after football, it seems that thought process, they wait until the end of their career. You're not waiting for that. What advice do you have for other athletes out there that are thinking NFL right now? But you know what? You got to think about life after football because football is only a small part of your life.
Oh, yeah, it's a small window, man. It's a small window, so you got to take full advantage of that opportunity. And anything else that you get involved in, you just got to be passionate about it. I'm passionate about being a well-groomed guy, and having my hand into this beauty industry for men. And like I said, right now, like I said, we only been up for 6 months, man, and open and operating for 6 months. And we making a lot of noise as a young company. And like I said, I'm excited about our opportunities to grow. Like I said, we just did a deal with Birchbox here in May. We just started it here in May. And like I said, the sky's the limit right now. And I'm excited about it.
Go online, MontezRenault.com. It's an all-natural collection of 9 hair skincare products using a patented cutting-edge technology to deliver the finest ingredients below the skin's surface. One of the men responsible for that, Cleveland Browns inside linebacker Karlos Dansby. Absolute pleasure to talk to him on the Freddie Coleman Show. Karlos, my man, always a pleasure. Good luck with the Browns and your new venture being an entrepreneur, my friend.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me.
Geico presents Strange Savings Stories. Astronomers detected an interstellar transmission. It stated, Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more. The implications were staggering. Was the cosmos telling us we could all save hundreds on car insurance with Geico? Or did their radar merely pick up a signal from the nearby Rufus and Clyde's morning show? We may never know.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm Buster Olney, and on the latest Baseball Tonight podcast, we review what may turn out to be the best pitching performance of the year, and I've got a great trade idea. You can download it from ESPN.com/PodCenter.
Two of baseball's best go head-to-head in interleague action when the Tigers head to St. Louis to face the Cardinals.
That one is gone.
The pregame at 7 Eastern, first pitch at 8, Sunday on ESPN and ESPN Radio.